One more opportunity for new tires here on the market. We have the Shinko E804s and 805s. This is Paul. He's an instructor with the school here. He's going to be trying these out.
I just spooned these tires on the other day, so we're gonna try them out and see how well they hold up. Hey folks, I'm Paul, back to give you an update on these Shinko tires I've been running for the last 2,500 miles. They've held up really well, doing really good on the street. They corner pretty well. They don't seem to walk the way your normal knobbies do. You don't get that wiggle in the middle of the corner. Ridden them on dry roads, wet roads, hot roads, cold roads. Running on the street, I was running I think 40 on the rear and 35 on the front. Just trying to get a little more wear out of them, compared to some of the other similarly priced tires like the Kenda Big Blocks. These got a lot better mileage than the Kendas. Performance wise was pretty similar, but yeah, I enjoyed the higher mileage. Compared to the TKC 80s, the mileage was similar, but at half the price. I'd rather go through two sets of these, just my opinion. When I got on the Washington BDR, I dropped the tire pressure down to 30 on the back and 25 on the front, just because I knew I was going to be going over a lot of big rocks and stuff. This was on leg 2, and I wanted to be able to absorb some of that energy, so I softened them up a little bit. The rear did wear faster than the front one. Obviously, there's more weight on the back, and with it, spinning in the rocks and the gravel and stuff a little bit, that they do tend to wear faster. But overall, they have held up really, really well. In the rocks, they gripped really well. They didn't seem to cut or tear the knobs like I've seen on some other tires. I had some spots where it was hard packed, big rocks that didn't move, and then baby heads that rolled around on me, and loose rock. Had a bunch of loose gravel that we went through. These tires do slip a little bit in the mud. They have a lateral drift, and I think that it has something to do with the way the bar pattern is set up. This is a big advantage in the sand because they almost act like a paddle tire. But in the mud, there's nothing to stop it from sliding sideways. The only thing I would change on these tires would be to move these outer blocks and offset them into these channels so that they wouldn't slip quite as much side to side. Yeah, I mean, for the money, you can't go wrong. At $200 or less for a pair of these, I'm very impressed with the mileage, and I'm very impressed with the durability and how well they grip on a variety of different surfaces.